Hi everyone, my name is Derek and my surname is Andrew. ID number 2023311267. I am the final year student at the University of Goroka. This is HLT, Modern Western Literature, under the Division of Language and Literature. Alright, these are oral presentations on Othello. Alright, the topic for, or the title for me to do a oral presentation is how Iago used Machiavellian tactics to manipulate and destroy others in Othello. Now, I will explain what Machiavellian means and shows how Iago is a perfect example of the kind of villain. Alright, now we will move on to the slide number 2, which is the introduction of the play, and I will also state the main plot behind the play Othello. Now, Othello was written by William Shakespeare, an English playwright who designs the play Othello. He explores the themes of jealousy, deception, and the conflict between love and prejudice. Alright, Othello was a Moorish general of a Venetian army. Secretly, he gets married to a young woman named Desdemona. Now, his close friend Iago was jealous of him because of Othello's success in military, and of course also he promotes Michael Cassio as a lieutenant. Now that's why Iago was very jealous of Othello. He deceives Othello into believing that Desdemona was cheating on him with his lieutenant Cassio. Now, as a fake proof, Iago used handkerchief that Othello gave it to Desdemona as a proof, and claims that it was inside Cassio's room. Now, Othello became jealous and angry by stop trusting his wife. This leads to a tragedy of murders and death of everybody. Alright, slide number 3. Who was Machiavellian? Niccolo Machiavellian was an Italian diplomat and writer. His famous book is The Prince. In that particular book, he advised rulers on how to gain and keep power. Machiavelli had more by describing someone who is cunning, deceitful, and willing to do immoral things to get or stay in power. Now we will look at the definition of Machiavellian trait. In Othello, the villain Iago shows all four kinds of Machiavellian traits. He manipulates people by making others think Desdemona is cheating. He uses deception by lying and pretending to be honest in front of every people. He also has no morality in him. That's why he caused many deaths without any form of guilt, and he thinks strategically, in which he plays every steps with every kinds of backup tricks. Now that's why Iago is a classic Machiavellian in literature. Alright, slide number 5, introduction to Iago. Iago is the main villain in Othello. His role is to destroy Othello by making him jealous and angry. That's the idea behind behind Othello. Now, on the surface, Iago acts like Othello's best friend, and even he was loyal to him. But the truth lies underneath that Iago secretly hates Othello because of the promotion that he gave it to Cassio. Now, Iago's relationship with Othello seems close and trusting, even to the point where Othello even calls him honest Iago. But behind everything, Iago tricks people, and plant false evidence to make Othello believe in his wife cheating on him. Now, so Iago appears loyal while secretly plotting everyone's ruin. Now to lecture number 6. It states Iago's motives behind the play Othello. Iago gives a few reasons for waiting to destroy Othello. He says he is jealous because Othello promoted Cassio instead of him. Iago also claims that Othello slept with his wife Emilia. Though he has no approval or proof of his thought. Iago even admits that he has a desire for power and wants to take Michael Cassio's place. But the truth is, Iago's motives were unclear, meaning to say that he keeps changing his story and even admits he does evil just for fun. This results in him that makes him more dangerous than a villain, with a simple reason: because no one knows what he will do next, and that's what makes him so terrifying. Now, move on to slide number 7. There is a manipulation of Rodrigo. Rodrigo is another guy that he was in love with. Desdemona. Therefore, Iago take advantage of Rodrigo, a rich but livestock fool. Now, he keeps talking to Rodrigo for money and all his wealth, just because he wants to arrange Desdemona with. Rodrigo, but he cannot do that. Iago also used Rodrigo to carry out his dirty plan, like starting a fight with Cassio. Rodrigo never get what he wants, but only fools with false promises. This shows how Iago easily exploits weak and desperate people. Alright, manipulation of Cassio. In Othello, Iago creates a problem for Cassio by getting him drunk during a great celebration. Knowing that Cassio has a low tolerance. Once Cassio is drunk, Iago starts a fight that ruins Cassio's reputations and get him fired as Othello's lieutenant. Then Iago pretends to be loyal friend by telling Cassio to ask Desdemona for help. This fake kindness is actually part of Iago's bigger plan to make Othello jealous. So Iago causes the trouble, then act like the only one who can fix it. Now on to slide number 9, which is the first manipulation of Othello. The first manipulation of Othello is that Iago lied to Othello about Desdemona's cheating. Instead, he planted a small seed of doubt. For example, he says things like, "I don't like that," when Cassio leaves Desdemona. He pauses and acts like he is hiding something powerful. He asks a strange question that makes Othello starts thinking of himself, like this low careful way of thinking makes Othello believe that the idea came from his own mind. This is how Iago builds jealousy step by step without even telling a clear lie. This brings us to the other slide, which is slide number 10. The second manipulation of Othello. Now, once Othello already feels jealous, Iago gives him a false proof, which is the handkerchief. He used Desmondia's lost handkerchief, which was the first gift from Othello to Desdemona as a proof of love. Iago plants it in Cassio's room. Then Othello he himself saw Cassius wiping his beard with that particular handkerchief. This small piece now becomes the part of evidence of cheating. Othello now fully trusts Iago and believes that his wife Desdemona was found guilty. From this point, Iago controls every piece of Othello's thinking and does, which further leads to the tragedy of the movie. Now, this is slide number 11. We will see the deception and the appearance of Iago. In Othello, everyone calls Iago as honest Iago, but the audience from the very beginning they know that Iago is a liar and a villain. This is called a dramatic irony, which means we the audience can see the truth, but the character themselves on the stage they cannot recognize or they cannot know. Now, Othello, Desdemona, and Cassio all have complete trust issues with Iago, while we watched him destroys their lives. The play keeps shows us that appearance can be very different from reality. Iago looks honest and loyal, but inside him, he is cruel and plotting evil, and that leads to slide number 12. All right, now is the lake of morality. When you look close at the play Othello, you will see that Iago never feels guilty about anything that he does. He causes the death of several characters. He tricks Othello into killing Desdemona. He also stabs his own wife and kills Rodrigo after using him, but yet he does not regret anything at all, in a means of feeling guilty or something. This fits the idea of Machiavellian cruelty, which means using lies, manipulation, and harm to get what you want, without caring about right or wrong. Iago does not act out of revenge alone, but also he enjoys destroying people's life for his own sake. His complete lack of guilty makes him one of the Shakespeare's most evil villain. Now we will look about the consequences of Iago's action. Iago manipulates and leads directly to tragedy in Othello. Othello, once a brave and respected general, fall into madness and jealousy by killing his own beloved wife in their bed. When Emilia reveals Iago's lies, Othello realizes the truth, but it is too late. He then kills himself out of grief and shame. Now, Desdemona, Emilia, Rodrigo, and Othello all die because of Iago's sin. The play shows that even small lies and hints can grow into disaster, destroying everyone who trusts the wrong person. Now, this particular slide shows why Iago is a perfect Machiavellian. Iago is a perfect Machiavellian because he controls others, thinks strategically, and lacks of ethics. He fulfills the person as a Machiavellian. He manipulates people like puppet, and every move he makes is carefully planned. At the same time, Iago has no moral compass. He destroys innocent life simply for revenge and personal gain, with no guilt at all. By mastering these three traits, Iago perfectly fits the Machiavellian mold. Alright, this is the conclusion slide of my presentation. Okay, to sum up everything, Iago is a perfect Machiavellian because he controls people, think ahead of people, and has no morality in him. He tricks everyone around him, play every lies carefully, and never feels guilty of anything that he causes. He even cause people to die, as we saw Othello, Desdemona, Emilia, and Rodrigo all lose their lives because of Iago cruel game. Iago shows how manipulation and deception can destroy lives when power is used without morality. This is a dark warning that evil hides behind a friendly face, and once trust is broken, the damage cannot be undone. Thanks for your watching.